Question 13, vectors. Right, so there's a couple of ways of doing this. You can remember the little formula for doing this when you've got a fixed origin thing, but I never bother with that. I prefer to draw a diagram. And when it comes to the later part of this question, the diagram really helps. So that's what I'm going to do. So we've got 10i minus 3j. I'm just going to write those down first of all. A equals 10i minus 3j. B is minus 8i plus 9j. And C, negative 2i plus pj. So first of all, we're finding A, B. So it's starting from an origin 0. And then we've got 10i. So I know I've got to go a long time. I've got to go, I'm just thinking about how big my diagram needs to be. So I want to go a fair bit further, positive and negative. So if I called that 10 on the I, and I call this minus 3 on the J, I've got my A being there, and then B minus 8 will be about, negative 8 will be about there, and positive 9 maybe about up there. It's not exact, but it doesn't matter. So then we've got the B there, and then I'm kind of wanting a straight line. I think I might even use a ruler just to make that a little bit easier, going from there to there for my AB. But so what is going on? So going from A to B, I'm going 10 back to there and then another 8. So that is a distance of minus 18. So that's giving me AB being negative 18i. And we always write that one first, just like a bit like coordinates really. And then we're going up. So we're going up 3 plus 9, making up 12. So plus 12j. And then that's all that is. Then part B is looking for the magnitude of A to B. That's what those two bits mean there. So the side, basically how long is the distance if you went directly from A to B along there? The hypotenuse of this triangle that I've already drawn. So for part B, all we'd need to do, we want the hypotenuse, so the magnitude of AB is going to be the square root of 18 squared plus 12 squared. So and give it as a fully simplified surd, so that's just a matter of keying into your calculator. That should give you 6 root 13. And then part C is telling us that we've got to find the value of P, given that C is negative 2i plus pj, and they all lie on a straight line. So negative 2i is going to be about here, negative 2. So C is going to be there. So where is that? Well, we know we've got a grade. We can find the gradient of this line, can't we? And then we can make a little. I'm just going to pretend it's y and x and make myself a little y equals mx plus c and fashion that out. So the gradient, first of all, is going to be the change in y, which is, well, going from this point here, the y is negative 3, take 12. No, not 12, 9, because that's where we are there, yep. And then on the bottom, we've got 10. So always using the same point first time. Take negative 8. So that's going to give me negative 12 on the top, and it's going to give me 18 on the bottom, which is minus 2/3. So we're talking y equals negative 2/3 x plus we normally say C, I'm just going to put a D not to confuse myself with the C that's over there. Then we know 2 points, don't we? So which is the simplest one to use? Probably the 10 minus 3. So when x equals 10, y equals negative 3, negative 3 is going to be minus 20 over 3 plus d. So if we add 20 over 3 to minus 3, we get 11 over 3 equaling d. Therefore, I can say y is equal to negative 2/3 of x plus 11 over 3. And we want to know what y is when x is, for C, we've got negative 2. We want to know what that is, don't we? So we've got y is going to be equal to negative 2 times 2 is positive 4 over 3 plus 11 over 3, which is 15 over 3, which is 5. So that means that our C thing minus 2i plus pj is actually equal to negative 2i plus 5j. So p equals 5. Finally, it says state the ratio of the area of triangle AOC and triangle AOB. So let's go back to our sketch and put that triangle in. So there is AOC and that's AOB, and then we've got AOC. Well, what I notice here straight away is I could do, if I had that as the base, that there would be my perpendicular height, and that the base times the perpendicular height over 2 would be the same. So one of the dimensions is the same, which means we're actually just dealing with normal scale factor. So we need to think about what the distance is from there to there and there to there. So if we're going along 12 as opposed to along 18 as a fraction, that would be 12/18ths, so, or 12 to 18. So AOC to AOB would be 12 to 18, and that simplifies to 2 to 3, and that'd be that.